All right, it is day 3, and I am miserable. I've had a terrible, awful, no good day. It starts when I wake up. Like, it's hard to get out of bed. Pretty sure I have some broken ribs that just never really got communicated to me. But it is miserable when I am rising out of bed or laying down into bed. But it's day 3, and I wanted to talk about just Uber Eats, DoorDash crash. Like, share, donate. See the links below. In downtown LA, it's awesome. It's so cool. Like, I got this electric bike. I got 2 electric bikes. It's awesome. Like, got the shortness of breath. Like, I go to take a deep breath. Fucking hurts, dude. My fucking ribs. Like, oh shit, I got chiropractor tomorrow. But doing DoorDash, I've been doing it for like a couple of years, it seems like, in San Diego for a minute and then here for a minute. And it's awesome. You get to just like ride all over downtown LA. You don't have to wait in traffic. I'm on my bike, so I don't have to like worry about parking or tickets or anything like that. I can just like pull right up to the door, put my U-lock on the bike, and just go. And I have had my bike stolen 3 times, which we'll talk about later, but it's awesome, right? And so you don't have to like park or wait to park or deal with validation. Talk to the guys up front, the vendors in front of Target and shit, which I do shop and pays a lot at, or pick up at the food court. And I just like lock my bike up next to them. I don't even got to lock it on a bike rack. I know it'll be there when I get out, and it always has been. Except for the one time I went to the gym for like 38 minutes and I came out and they cut my foldy lock. Unbelievable. So it's awesome. Make really good dough. Like, God, during Christmas, it was like, all right, I hope I make 100, because I moved from San Diego. Like, all right, 100 a day, that'll be all right. I'm like, all right, 140, 180. All right, if I don't make $200 today, I'm going to be disappointed. Then I hit like 225, and then I would get fucking Prop 22 bonuses on Monday, Wednesday. Fuck, dude. I mean, it was like incredible. It was like $1,300 a week, $1,200. I'm like, oh my God, I only made $1,000 this week. But then that dropped off completely after holiday. And now, like, all of January, it's just like $700 weeks, $600 weeks, and driving significant amount more miles. Like on my 2 e-bikes, my XP 2.0, I can get 18 full miles, and crossing over this bridge north of Figueroa, or I guess, where the fuck? West of Figueroa. I've been looking at this whole downtown grid wrong the whole time. I'm like, north, east, southwest, like I got it all confused. Yeah, I just got some dyslexic pills, so should be turning that around. Yeah, slow times in January, but manageable times. Oh yeah, the bikes. And then my X Premium, it has 2 batteries on it. They're the same size as my other battery, it's 10.5 amp. And it has 2 10.5 amps, so you'd think I could go 36 miles. No. I feel like those batteries get seasoned or get better with time. My 2.0 has 6,000 miles on it, the one battery. And then my X Premium, I bought it from a dude with 7 miles on it, has like 1,200 miles, I think now. But that one's like 28, so 14 miles per battery, so 4 less than the old battery. So I think it'll get better with time. But so I can go like 15 miles in the morning on the X Premium, then run out the whole 18, that's 33, and then run out the whole 28, that's like 61. So to like be driving 60, 50 miles a day downtown LA doing deliveries, that's what it takes to make like 225, 250. But then like I'll be using the same amount of miles because I have to do more longer trips or less favorable trips, so that I can just make like $75 a shift. It's such a fun job, dude. I haven't been able to like work on my own ever. I've always been like subject to those around me, and they're controlling my mood and behavior and just overall self, it seems like. But being able to do the DoorDash and Uber Eats is nice because like all I have to really manage is the boredom part. Other than that, I just go, stay busy. I really enjoyed it. But man, my first thought was like, I'm gonna sell these bikes. I'm never riding my bike again. I hate bikes. I have PTSD. And then it's like, yeah. Now I'm like, fuck this, dude. I'm just gonna get better fast and just get right back at it. Cause I just can't imagine the thought of going to get a job with humans. Like, fuck, dude. That just seems terrible. And so here I am. Where am I at? Bixel and 7th. We're headed west on 7th Street towards Westlake. So yeah, and the community, I mean, it's a saturated market. You got lots of motorcycles, lots of mopeds, lots of e-bikes. And then the dudes, the real ones, they got them old school, no motor, no battery bikes. And they be grinding on these hills like I can't even imagine. It's incredible, and everybody's really cool. They all help like fix each other's bikes and give bike advice and talk bikes and batteries and brands and all that stuff. Like it's a very cool little community of gig workers. Yeah, really enjoy it. So I'm missing it right now. Like today was so boring. So I'm just walking everywhere. I could Uber, but I'm like, I gotta fucking have some sort of physical activity. So yeah, I miss it. I wish I was out there doing it. But yeah, I thought I just wanted to say a little bit about what it's like working DoorDash, Uber Eats, and DTLA. Coming soon, Detective Chad.
Yeah, so I've got my electric bike stolen 3 times. The first time I was at my girlfriend's place. She's in a gated community, and I just rode up to her place and parked it without locking it and went upstairs. No big deal. Like, I'd done it like 20 times, and one time they stole it. So I used the Apple AirTag and got an Uber and chased it down to find some old fat bitch driving my shit down the street. So I got right in front of her, grabbed both the handlebars. I'm like, listen, it's like, this is my bike. She's like scared to fucking death, dude. She was just like, oh my God, oh fuck me. She's like, dude. I was like, it's okay. I was like, you can get off the bike right now or I'll call the police. Like, you decide. It's like, I'm not mad. She got off the bike. Then, second time it got stolen, it was, I went into a CVS. I used this like brake lever lock, right? Like motorcycles use it so they don't wheel them around or whatever. But I put it on my bike, and it's just like a circle lock, like you might have for an elevator key kind of thing. But yeah, so I used that brake lever lock for a long time, like with delivering food and stuff. Like, drive up to the front door, put the brake lever lock, you're in and out in 5 minutes, and very convenient, very easy, on and off. Used it for a long time. Yeah, so I got the footage from CVS, and somebody like had a universal key to get that brake lever lock off, so they stole it. And then I chased it down through the Apple AirTag, found the apartment building it was in, talked to the building manager, and she was like the best person you could possibly talk to about it. She was pissed, and she sent out a text, and within an hour some dude called me and it's like, hey, I found your bike in the trash. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, like, let's just have it back. And of course they stripped it down. They took off the basket, the pannier bags, the brake lever lock, the cell phone holder, and the foldy lock. So it was like stripped down to nothing. And then that happened on a Sunday, I think. And then 2 days later, or maybe on Wednesday, no, it was like 2 days later, it was Tuesday night, I went to Gold's Gym. So it was like, I got there like 8:38, I think, or 8:29. And when I came out, they had cut the foldy lock. The bike was gone. The security officer was like, yeah, someone said it just got stolen and went that way, and they can't do shit. I talked to the security guards manager the next day. They're like, we can't stop any crimes from happening. We can't report any crimes that are happening to the police. They're just like there to intimidate, I guess, and that's it. Like, anything else is beyond their scope, which is very lame in effect, but So that one I tracked down to a homeless camp the very next day. And so I got there early in the morning, and I just camped out. I called the police. I'm like, what do you guys want me to do? And they're like, oh, we'll send an officer out. Well, I sat on this for like 2 hours because of like low priority. And then I saw some dudes like get up and around, and I went and talked to him. Like a fencing operation there. He's like, I don't know, they just brought it here. And he's like, and I described it to him. And he like went and got it. And then I gave him like $20 to like give me my shit back because he was so cool. And he's like, well, you're gonna hook me up if I get this bike back? I was like, I know the bike's in there. The police are on their way. I was like, fine. I was like, I'll give you a reward if you make this easy. Because he did make it easy. I mean, I didn't want to just go like knocking on the doors, because like they have weapons. They have fucking more. How many people are in there? I don't know. Are they gonna hurt me? Whatever. So yeah, got that back. And then the time before that, I forgot. So it's actually been stolen 4 times. But it was in front of the other CVS at 8th and Grand. And I don't know if somehow they got the brake lever lock off. I don't know. There was no footage. And they, of course, stripped everything down. And like I went to watch the game at Dublin's, and I walk out, and this dude is driving down the street right towards me. And I'm like, holy fuck, is that my bike? And and so same thing, got in front of the handlebars. He's on it, and he's like, I just paid $200 for this. And I'm just like, anyway. And he like tried arguing with me and shit, and he's like, I want the serial number, blah blah blah. I was like, I can call the police right now. You can give me the bike back. And then of course he just gets right off and walks away. So 4 times I've got my bike stolen, and that time that I found it, that time the AirTag, the battery died. I didn't replace it, but I bought 2 new AirTags after that. But anyway, Detective Chad time. The detective called me today and said, hey, just touching base with you. We wrote a report for your accident because it was a felony hit and run. We had a license plate given to us, and we couldn't track anything down, and so there's nothing we can do, and that's it. And I was like, oh, well, I have a picture of a license plate. So he sent me the blurry license plate picture. So I emailed that to her, and she said she tried to figure out the license plate number, put in a bunch of combinations with the car, the make and model, because we figured out it was a Toyota Solano. And yeah, but with the blurriness and the combination of letters and everything, like she couldn't get partial readings. She came up empty on the license plate. So then I typed something up that looks like this: footage and witness request. January 30th, 2024, Tuesday at 5:27 p.m. An auto and e-bike collision occurred on 7th Street between Olive and Hill in front of Rita's Deluxe and the jewelry shops. The vehicle did not stop. We need help finding the license plate and any other information. The driver was a black female driving a silver beige Toyota Solano with plates starting in S or 5 and ending in B or 8. We have a blurry pic. She was seen fleeing towards Olive, then making a right on Olive or north. I've just learned the north, south, east, west of downtown LA. If you have info and or security cam footage, please contact Chad Baber, the victim, at 213-732-4454. And I gave my email address. But so then I printed those off today, and I made like 20 copies. So I'm going to go around to all of the businesses tomorrow, which is day 4 Friday, and just hand them out, and then fingers crossed. I mean, really, the only thing that we could possibly hope is to get a driver's license number to basically charge her with the felony hit and run, and then fingers crossed for her having insurance. So it is such a long shot stretch. So we'll see what we can come up with tomorrow on the detective front. Dun dun. And the last thing we did for day 3, let's see, had a doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock today. She actually got me topical treatments to like icy hot stuff for my ribs, because my ribs are what's hurting me the most now. Like day 3, ribs are terrible. I've been doing hand exercises like open and close, and like she had me squeeze her fingers today. And like yesterday, like I couldn't squeeze shit, like it was nothing. But I've been massaging my arms, like my forearms, and up above the break, the muscles, and using my massage gun like anywhere I can, just to try to get everything flowing. And then I've been walking, so just trying to start the PT already by keeping my hands pumping, my arms massaged. help reduce the swelling, follow up with an orthopedic, and then he'll review my brake, and then maybe put a hard cast on, and then, or see if we need surgery and all that. But maybe I can get an MRI before that. But yeah, no, it's just like pain management, and then I'm going to the chiropractor tomorrow, and he has this machine that sends like magnetic pulses to your joints and bones. And so I've been to him before, and he it works great, like on my knees, to open up my knees and get that stuff going, and back. Like I went to him twice, and like I haven't been back since. Like he fixed my shit. He's like a real deal chiropractor. Dr. Hadfield, Westlake, DTLA. He's awesome. So I'm going back to see him tomorrow. So hopefully he can help with like all of the, I don't know, extra pain that I'm going through because of the ribs and because of the everything. So we'll see. So hopefully I get some sleep tonight. I'm doing a heat pad tonight because the doctor told me to. And yeah, so that's it for day 3. Say a little prayer for me.